Hey, look at my dog. It was way back then. You could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense, this is caught at the 20. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. 45-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And out a couple yards. Contain him to just 4. Second. Out of the gun, Watson. And that one goes incomplete. He's made.
Never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And unable to connect, incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there, 1st down.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 14. Inside the 35-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase space and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and...
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson wants a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
To Barry Sanders. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Jackson's pass complete.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Our home team 7. Visitors nothing.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. The first play.
No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. This is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Taylor on the
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight ends.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Now this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
4A. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. It's caught on the right side and Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
At the 48-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Pass complete to DK Metcalf. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Watson on first down. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And got his man complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Good. Makes the score our home team 20. Visitors nothing.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying. I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for
so now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Watson. Now he's flushed out right. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The Hall of Famer's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
10 more yards. That's another.
Watson now to throw. Dancing to his left. And incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
49-yard line.
Now it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it
Watson to throw on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson caught left side. It's Beckham. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's caught at the 1. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So they bring out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Faking the give. Now Watson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
To DK Metcalf. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard.
From the gun, Watson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, Watson. Smith catches left side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
39-yard line.
Watson looks to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. From the gun, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Flush to his right. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2nd and goal.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Our home team 20.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They'll run on first down. Sanders. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Another run here with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Back at the 38-yard line.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And on now is the punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. They get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Josh Allen in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
It's 2nd down.
One last throw here for Watson. On the crossing route, complete. That's Smith.
Today's final score,
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.